grits ready, so I'll put my thing on the side.
And
like that. Got it, man.
That's the word cheap wine.
Don't be talking about my wine, man. My wine is cheap.
Thank you. Cheap wine is the best.
This junk was literally like $5 or something.
Okay, guys, I see you now.
All right, let me see what the grits.
There you go.
How do you grits look?
Show me your grits. Just put your camera on your grits. If you guys don't want to be seen, it's fine. Just show us your grits. It's all about the grits.
Somebody got something that look like Hershey.
There you go. Hey, Chloe. Okay, there we go. Oh, okay.
Oh, those grits not going.
Wait, what? Why you always look like poo-poo?
Oh, God.
Okay. Do you have... Oh, you need some more liquid. Yeah. You can add a little bit more water to that. So they're not so thick. And then when you put it over the low heat, yeah. So with yours, we're gonna put it on. Is your heat still on?
yes, it's on low.
Okay, so turn it up just a little bit more. Add some water to it. That's like a little bit over, like add about a half a cup of water first.
Okay.
Okay, so look. That's how your grits supposed to look, just like this.
Yeah, mine don't look like y'all.
Don't worry about it.
That's what we're teaching. So you can get it.
Grits supposed to look like that. Now my favorite. Everybody grits ready? How about you, Jeff? What you looking like? There we go, bro. There we go, Jeff.
Okay.
Yeah. Jeff, you had to flex like that.
So Chloe, yeah, you're just gonna take with that water. Don't start stirring it yet until it actually gets a little bit of heat. So let's wait about a minute, and then we'll start to stir the grits because you don't want to keep stirring it with the water. It's just gonna make them hard.
And it's gonna splash all over.
Okay, now that we have a lot more people in, why don't you guys go ahead and introduce yourself again?
Okay.
All right. Again, my name is Chef Clearnce.
And my name is Chef Fefi, F-E-F-I.
Yes. And we are Southern Kulture, part of Southern Kulture. We have a few more people, but we have Southern Kulture right now.
So we would like to welcome Chloe, Bobby, Jeff, the phone caller.
Ricky and Mike.
Yeah.
Phone number.
Yes. Who all in there? Somebody else came in?
Okay, so if anybody's just wondering what I'm doing over here, I just added some oil to my pan because I had my pan on the heat without anything on it. So in order for, but what you do is you're gonna add the oil, but take it off the heat. So don't put the oil on it while it's still on the heat and the pan is already hot. My pan is hot. I can literally cook it something right now in my hand because my pan is already hot. So I just coated it with some oil so you can still see the oil kind of dancing around, but it's not too much where it's not gonna sit in a pool of oil.
Yes. There we go. Everybody ready to start making the magic happen?
Now, I won't be using that. I don't want some.
Okay, so you said turn the oil on for the grits.
Yes. Okay, the temperature will be, you want to put it on a medium.
Okay. So just warm the pan with no oil on it right now.
Put the oil in it right now. Just make sure it's on medium.
What kind
Yes.
of oil?
Don't set your temperature on hell.
And now Chef Clearnce is going to be using andouille sausage. I'm going to substitute my andouille sausage, my protein with mushrooms instead. More like a lighter, healthier kind of version of his. His is heavy and fat.
Yeah. Meat sausage, which is a plant-based.
So who all have andouille sausage? If you have andouille sausage, you can use andouille sausage. If you don't have andouille sausage, if you want to, if you have any type of other protein, you can add other proteins. You can add mushrooms if you have portobello mushrooms. Portobello mushrooms are some good mushrooms. So you can substitute it.
We have our heated pans, though. That's what we have to take them off the
Yes.
the eye just as we're talking, and we don't want our pans to burn because as soon as we add the stuff, it'll stick to it. So we don't want that. So if you do have your pans heated, if you forget about it for 2 seconds, take it off before you add anything to it. If not, you're gonna get pops and splatters, and things are gonna stick and burn. And we don't want that. So this is another thing. You look cool for your friends. They're trying to wonder why you have this pan in your hand, but it's really you're taking off the heat so you can cool it down. But you know, you look kind of cool. You look like a little chef. Just have it in your hand and just move the oil around. That's it. That's a little tip for y'all. Cheap. I just don't want mine to burn.
Almost forgot. Tongue to your best friend.
Yes.
So, this is what I like to do with my andouille sausage. We're gonna start with andouille sausage. A lot of people like to quarter them. If you want to quarter them, you can. I like to cut mine in bits because I want to have a different taste in every bite. I don't want to have it nice and big. I just basically cut them in half moons.
Half moons or dice. That's what you said for the andouille sausage.
Yes. Now with my andouille sausage, I like to add to the pot. I like to add my andouille sausage to the pan because what I want to do is, but you want to cut down your pan. I like to render the fat. Chef Fefi gonna add her ingredient.
I'm gonna add my mushrooms now that my pan is fried.
What's all my mushrooms? I had a gang of mushrooms. Now I see nothing. See, this is what I'm talking about.
That's what happens when you have kids.
Mushroom bed.
Okay, so what I mean is, because I don't like using these big old culinary words. Me and Fifi always talk about that. Rendering the fat is what I'm doing is I'm bringing the natural fats from this sausage. This is going to be the flavor of the andouille. I mean, of my shrimp and grits.
It smells really good, guys. But the version I'm making is just people who don't eat sausage, or the andouilles are more of a pork sausage, so we're not gonna use that. You want to play? Okay, you gotta log in so you can learn how to make it yourself right at home. But he's using the andouille sausage, Chef Clearnce is. I know that's your tone, it's not in my mind. But he's using a more fatty sausage to create the flavor. I'm using mushrooms, like I said, it's a little bit more healthy. So my mushrooms are now, they're getting a nice little glistening from the oil. But I'm not gonna cook them down where they turn into mush either. Ooh, but that's not good. They're opening up.
Now, with me, I like to add my peppers to my dish. And only thing with our peppers, the only thing we're doing is with the peppers, we just dicing them up.
Green peppers?
You can do green peppers, red peppers, yellow peppers, whatever ones you want.
Okay.
You guys had logged into our first Zoom class last week. We were talking about how it don't really matter what color pepper that you use. It's really just a preference of like the vibration stickers you want on in your dish.
Yeah, it really comes down to what your preference is, what you like. That's the reason why I would say that the beautiful thing about this recipe is this here. We can always change it to whatever we want to change it to. You can modify it no matter what. You know, it's no such thing as you do shrimp and grits this way, you do shrimp and grits that way. You can do shrimp and grits and add, you can add bacon fat to it. You can do shrimp and grits. You can add duck fat to it. You can do shrimp and grits, and you decide that you want to just do straight portobello mushrooms. You can. Now, I like to add my peppers to my. I like a lot of peppers. Oh, you want me to go something else?
You put some red peppers in mine. I put onion. I'm gonna use onions in mine for my flavor. Just the peppers. I have like a sprinkle of I got pork chop, onion in here. They're gonna pair well with my mushrooms and a little bit of that red pepper. Now, red pepper, don't be afraid of it. It's not spicy.
Yeah.
So which onion should I use? This one, the brown one, or the white one?
What you say?
Which onion?
You can use white,
I'm
yellow,
using the yellow
white.
onion. The one you said that's brown, that's actually yellow onion.
Yes, that's yellow onion.
That one, that's the one I'm using.
You want to dice those up?
Ooh, it smells so good in here, y'all. We haven't really did anything.
How we looking, Chloe?
I'm hanging in here. I'm hanging out.
Okay. Don't worry about it. We're gonna take our time with it. We can take our time with it. I'm still
Got my
working on half a
sausage
bottle of wine. We can take our time.
Trying to get these grits. Yes, more wine.
Yes.
Wine, or for you, Chloe, Jameson.
Can I add wine to the grits?
No, you don't add wine to the grits.
No, please don't. Please don't. Do not add wine to the grits.
Yeah.
Wine is for people who need to drink more wine.
Okay, so what's next? Me personally, I like to use what we call Fefi love cherry tomatoes.
I love cherry tomatoes. And I keep finding these orange cherry tomatoes, but they do come red, purple, they have different colors. But I like the orange ones better.
I love heirloom tomatoes. And I like to keep it either with the skin on or the skin off. I'm just weird like that. I just like to pop when I eat it. I like to pop. So I don't like to cut mine in half. So I add them whole like this.
I'm gonna add my orange.
And the only thing I want to do is just blister them. I want to blister them around.
Now, what's another word, a non-culinary word for blistering? How will people know what that is?
You want to break the skin.
There we go.
You want to break the skin.
Oh, you guys know the new butter challenge, so you want to bust your tomatoes.
Yeah.
Cherry tomatoes?
Are we look?
Your cherry tomatoes in half?
I have.
Fefi keeping hers in half.
You don't have to. You can keep them whole, like you said, for the butter challenge. But for me, I like to have mine. They still hold a lot of juiciness, so you still have that bite when you bite into it.
Right. Okay. What's next, Fefi?
You gonna do oil or wine? Oh, you can do
Shrimp.
we're using two different shrimp. I'm using just the basic white shrimp, and he's using the
Georgia-based shrimp.
Georgia-based shrimp.
Yeah. I like to use the Georgia-based shrimp, Georgia shrimp, or I can use I like Gulf shrimp, Louisiana Gulf shrimp. But it's hard to get Louisiana Gulf shrimp, so
Because we're not in Louisiana, we're in Georgia.
yes. So yeah. So as
Yes, that shrimp back.
So like when you're
what you say?
Run that shrimp back from Louisiana next time you go.
Okay.
I use a little bit of course. You guys don't have to season right now, but I like to season mine. Like I said, I like spice. I'm gonna add paprika to mine and some coarse black pepper and a little bit of garlic powder. Not garlic salt. Stay away from garlic salt. Just garlic powder.
You put your shrimp already?
Yes, we added our shrimp to the mixture.
Yeah.
Okay.
But again, like Chef Fefi was saying that you can add whatever type of seasoning you want to add to it. You're not restricted.
Yeah.
Me personally, I like to flip my shrimp one time.
I'm a tosser. He's more he likes to turn his stuff. I like to toss my stuff all together. So then like I said, we're just showing you guys the basics of things and you make them your own.
Right. Correct.
And so we're showing you two different ways to do it. So we're gonna get the same result, but we're just going about it two different ways and two different avenues. Oh my gosh, it smells so good.
Well, good, ain't it?
It's really good. I wish I press the button right now that's for smell of it.
All right.
We'll waft it over there.
I'm gonna add a little sea salt to mine.
All of my fresh.
Just a little bit. Okay, so now, if you flip the shrimp and you cooked it on one side, now what I want to do is add 1 ounce or 2 ounces of white wine. 2 ounces of white wine.
I'm gonna add a glass of white wine.
So if I did 2 ounces of white wine, basically what I want to do is I want to cook down what they call it again.
Reduce.
Yes. Okay. The chefs in the chef world want to call it reduce. I say cooking it down. Me personally.
Same thing.
Yes, it's the same thing, but I don't like to use the big old words because I don't want to confuse people.
But if you want to impress your friends,
you can say reduce. Right. So what I like to do is we want to have the flavor of the wine. We don't want to have the liquor. So what we're doing is we're cooking the liquor off the wine right now. So if you put 2 ounces, you want to cook at least 1 ounce off. That's for reducing it.
So if you see the liquid in there, once the liquid comes down a bit, that's what we mean by reduce.
Yeah.
So there's still some liquid, but it's not super.
Medium heat.
Still at the same.
Still at medium heat.
And those grits are off the stove,
Yes.
right?
Yeah.
Now let's go cook some grits.
Please don't. Now, me personally, I'm one of the ones, like I said before, I'm a no glove type of person. So I like to taste my food.
Love.
And it's on point. It's perfect for what I want it to be. Right? So okay. Now, got our heavy cream. The heavy cream.
The store brand, whatever that is.
Yeah, this just public. I don't want to say
I
that.
in the recipe.
But they're not giving me no sponsorship.
Chef Clearnce.
What you say, ma'am?
I don't see heavy cream in the recipe.
Well, you don't have to have heavy cream. We just having heavy cream.
I don't have heavy cream in mine.
Yeah, she not doing heavy cream in hers. She trying to do it healthy.
It's in here, but I thought we wasn't doing it with it, so I didn't.
I'm doing unhealthy. She's doing healthy.
But if you do have heavy cream in your refrigerator right now, even if it wasn't on the list, Chef Clearnce is showing you guys how to make a cream sauce for you.
Yeah.
So if you have it, just look that way. I'm not gonna use it this way.
There you go. Nice save,
That's
that looks good. It tastes creamy. I take it right now.
His secret to his grits and shrimp being different is the heavy cream.
Yes.
I'm telling you, that's his secret. When I didn't see it on the recipe, I almost didn't even want to cook.
Right.
No heavy cream.
Yes, because that's what Jonelle always say. Can we substitute heavy cream?
Yes, we can sub things.
Yeah. Can we substitute heavy cream? Heavy cream is people is trying to be healthy. If you don't have heavy
cream, guys, but if you have like a chicken stock or something like that, you can also use that too.
Yes.
I don't have any right now, so I might have to cheat and get a little bit.
You use chicken broth?
You can use chicken broth, vegetable broth, shrimp broth, chicken broth, beef broth. Any type of
Is that more healthy than heavy cream?
Yes, because you can also get it with fat-free, reduced sodium, things like that, or you can make your own.
Yeah, by boiling bones and stuff like that. Now, I don't think y'all want to boil bones, but hey. Oh, you want heavy cream in there?
I don't have any broths to make my own
get your splash on.
It's dry.
People always go to the dark side. They always come to the dark side. Sooner or later, they come to the dark side. Yes.
I'm sorry, guys. I cheated. I was trying to go dairy-free, but I had to add something.
See how these bubbles done got real nice and thick? That's what we're looking for.
Mine's not bubbles yet.
Bubbles.
Yeah. most definitely.
So Chef Clearnce chose to keep his tails on.
Yes.
I prefer not to, so you're not digging in your food and having to peel out the tips, but it does make for a better presentation and it keeps the shrimp in a longer shape.
Yeah.
So it's not, like we said, it's not wrong or right way to do it. They're just different. So if you choose to take the tails off and have it de-shelled, that's fine too. I keep telling y'all, press the button for smell-o-vision so you can smell it.
All this technology we have, you think that we have something like that. For real. Now this is a little dill. I love dill. Now dill wasn't in the recipe, but you guys, anytime y'all want Jonelle, make sure y'all have the real both recipes. I like to put dill and chives in mine. But I'm just basically saying, hey, this is what I like.
And because Chef Clearnce has not started his knife skills class yet, you can also purchase the chives parsley already pre-chopped.
Yes.
In the section.
Yes. Now you see that. Y'all see that. That's what we're talking about. That's how thick you want it to be. Now I cut my fire off. All right.
For real, man. Real flavor. I see it.
Smell it, see it,
I
it's
smell
real.
it, I see it. It's real. You need to know.
This right here, this is what I love doing. Because that means it's time to eat. So, give me a nice little spoonful. Chef Fefi want a nice little spoonful. Okay. We'll do a spoon and a half. We'll do a spoon and a half because since Fefi about 65 pounds, spoon and a half. I like to eat, so I get like 2 spoons.
Okay, so if you just tuned in, again, Chef Clearnce used andouille sausage, heirloom tomatoes, and shrimp in his. I went a different route. I did mushrooms. I did regular white shrimp. And instead of the peppers, well, I use a little bit of peppers, but I use the onions as well to my mushrooms.
Right. Me personally, I like to lay mine around and just try to ooh and ah and wow everybody.
It looks like already in the C shape, the shrimp.
Yes.
He kept his tails on.
I kept the tails on.
I don't have tails on mine.
And I use Beyond sausage meat.
Oh, okay. All right.
Here.
All right.
Now they do have a hot one, but I don't eat hot anything. But I was wondering how that hot flavor with the sausage would give it a kick, but I didn't purchase that one. Okay, now it's starting to bubble. And I got a little bit of the chicken broth.
And you did a little chicken broth. Now with me, I like to just use my little chives and dill. And that's exactly how I plate mine up.
Fancy schmancy.
All fancy. Now that dish right there will be like $50 in the restaurant. $59.99.
Yeah, because
And it's so easy to make. It's so easy to make. So we're giving y'all all the cheese.
Yeah, so he going in.
I'm telling you, this is inflation.
I need to see what Jeff's where did he go?
Show us, guys, and then once we plate it, let's go and get some plates. So what I'm gonna do is
just forget it.
Like I said, I would normally use like a chicken broth or something like that, but I don't have any. So I'm just gonna use a little bit of this all this skin cream. Basically.
There you go.
I have my heat up. But my sugar grits are so flavorful that when I tell you guys, it's not gonna lose anything by me adding this cream.
That's really good.
All these colors, there's so many colors.
How everybody look?
Yeah, let's want to see what
line. Maybe I need to put this down so. Clearnce, can you see it?
See? Yeah, that look good. That look good, Janelle.
What happened to Jeff? He just logged off?
Jeff might have started eating.
Right.
Gotta see a picture of at least. Let's at least
What's
see what you
wrong
got.
with Cash?
Let's see. See, you good with fucking angles. You good with angles, though.
I'm just waiting on mine to come to a boy, y'all. Sorry. Look behind. But Chef Farrah's presentation is very fancy. Mine says great. Yeah, how does it taste? Well, let it congeal a little bit.
What tastes good?
Oh, I know.
Tastes good. But they say it's healthy.
But I had to add the extra fat at the end. My thing don't want to work. I think it is. I'm trying to sabotage myself a real quick, but
You went out?
No, you want some, Rodney Perry. Mm-hmm.
Rodney on?
He's on my live.
Oh, he on the line. So Rodney trying to learn how to cook too, huh?
Everybody in here is trying to learn how to cook. I hope you get very lessons for you.
all right. See, mine's coming up. I just want mine a little bit thicker.
You hear me over here talking trash? Oh, are you guys plating your food yet?
Mm-hmm.
Y'all plating it?
He can make some more grits. I'm gonna pour that sauce.
Yeah, I done got forks.
What
I'm gonna
happened?
take the dill and chard mix. I don't know.
Look good. Yeah, that look nice.
There you have it.
Now everybody else, let's see what everybody else looking like.
Something good.
Oh, I'm gonna put a phone number in here where the name is because I want everybody to send me a picture of their food.
Yes. We want to see the picture of your food. Like, and the main thing is that you guys, if you have any questions, just ask. You know, it's I love cooking. Yes. And look, and you can follow me on Instagram, Chef Nola, chef_Nola.com. I mean, chef_Nola. And
Chef_.
what you say?
You have two?
No. So I just have one. So just look. Y'all can ask me whatever you want to ask me. Ask me whatever you want to ask me. One thing we love it about food is fun. It shouldn't be complicated. A lot of people make it complicated, so that's what me and Chef Fefi is trying to do. Is we're trying to take the complication out of everything
and make it fun. Because if you mess up, who knows that you messed up? It might be a new recipe. You might just try something new. So if you added it, it could be better.
Yeah.
So we're just showing you guys like the basics on how to do something, how to wow your guests and your friends.
Right.
Instead of making oodles and noodles, that will show you how to make an elevated version of
that. Noodles.
Yes. And the crazy thing about it is it's been plenty of times I done cooked something and I'm like, man, I can't believe that worked. Because I'm telling you, I screwed up. So, you know what I'm saying? If I can screw up, you guys can screw up too. You know, we wanna whatever you have in your pantry, you can make a gourmet meal out of your pantry. You don't have to constantly keep on going to the restaurant and get something to eat. Now, me as a chef and Fifi as a chef, we cook so much, we always text each other and say, what we gonna eat today? Because we don't like cooking for ourselves.
I know I don't. I eat out a lot, unfortunately. But once you guys get good, I can start coming up. You guys can eat. You guys can send us some plates and things like that, so we don't have to eat out all the time.
Oh, but look, another thing is this here. Like I said, you follow me and follow Chef Fefi.
We have another website called
Okay.
Born to
Okay.
I was born to lead. I was born to lead. If you want to see some good down home cooking, I was born to lead. Check out their website.
Yes.
I mean, check out their Instagram. Trust me.
And what's our website?
London tour. But I'm gonna have to get y'all have to DM me so you can check out the London tour website, because if I go on, I didn't get, I didn't hit a couple of these wines, and my spelling is not all that good.
It's
but
okay. We'll pin it though. We'll pin it so you guys will have it on our websites. But you can also go to Chef Fefi. That's FEFI.com. I do meal preps. I do private dining, and we're gonna also add these lessons to our websites individually. And then we're also coming up with a Southern Kulture Instagram page and things like that. So all of these will actually be on there. So if you can't tune in on time, and like I said, these are free Zoom classes. All you have to do is buy the ingredients. But we're gonna also have them loaded up so you can go back and watch them. Right. So while you're cooking with us, but if you forget anything, you can always go back and watch it.
Right, and then on top of that is you can actually like the modifiers. You can like we said, you can modify every single dish. Like we was talking about doing the shrimp and grits. Not shrimp and grits.
Chicken and waffles.
Chicken and waffles. The main thing, the chicken and waffles. And you guys, anybody who when Jonelle sent out the recipe, when we do the chicken and waffles, the main thing we're gonna put in there, we're gonna tell you to brine the chicken. Yes. You're gonna understand, brine the chicken. You'd be surprised how many so-called celebrity chefs that don't know how to fry chicken. Right. So we're gonna give you a crash course on how to fry chicken without it looking like a massacre when you pull it out the grill. All right, Jonelle.
Does anyone else have their plates up so we can see you guys' plating?
Where's Jeff? Jeff must be eating his food.
Might have disappeared. Bobby, it looks like you're still logged in. Were you able to make anything? We just want to see what you guys made. And this phone number. I'm sorry. You don't have to show your face.
So you guys, like I said before, we have an excellent group of chefs. We have an excellent group of chefs. I have me, Chef Clearnce, Chef Fefi. I got Chef Demario. You know what I'm saying? So like, this is gonna be something monumental. You know what I'm saying? This is gonna be real good. A bunch of chefs that actually came together. There's no ego. We basically want to showcase our talents, and then we just want to show the world what we can do and how we can do it, and make it so simple where we don't have to worry about. You don't have to come up with all these different terms.
And we're from different places. We're also from different walks too. Like Chef Clearnce has more experience. I have experience. I've been cooking like from my heart for 16 years, but professionally, like in a kitchen and a restaurant and professional. That's about 7 years from me. Right. But he's cooked for so many different people, and he's more experienced in different ways. So we're able to feed and learn off of each other, including Chef Mario and everybody else. Right. So we're just gonna bring that stuff to you guys. In Southern Kulture, we are from the South and some from different regions and different places, but we all just have a passion for it. Yeah. And it's fun for us. Like we're not here. We don't feel like we're at work. We're joking. We're lively, and the food tastes great. So we're still gonna be able to eat well. Yes, definitely.
If you can't cook and have fun cooking, then there's no need to do it. There's no need to do it. It's not work. But what we do is not work. Me logging on the Instagram, that's work.
Chef Clearnce still hasn't figured it out. He doesn't have that many followers, you guys. So.
Yes, and I don't know how to archive my own pictures on Instagram because that's work. I don't like doing work. I love doing what I do. I love cooking. You know what I'm saying? Like I said before, we have a chef that's from Atlanta, Georgia. We have a chef that's from New Orleans, which that's me. We have another chef from Florida, which is Fefi. And that's the reason. That's what makes Southern Kulture. We are Southern Kulture.
This is really good.
Oh, so everybody, whenever you get with Jonelle, check out our next page.
Zoom.
Our next Zoom. I'm like
Zoom cooking.
Yes, our next Zoom cooking, and we're going to be doing chicken and waffles. And I know you guys should be excited because I'm very excited.
So am I. Like I said, we'll have the two versions. We'll have a fried chicken version, and we'll have a butter poached chicken version. That way, if you don't want the breading and things like that, if you're gluten free, we'll have that as an option. So always tune in for different versions, but also the basics. And again, this is Zoom cooking with Chef Clearnce and Chef Fefi.
See y'all next week.
Oh, there's Jeff trying to come in now.
Well, Jeff.
Well, let me see your plate, Jeff.
We want to see his plate. Jeff Johnson.
I think Jeff.
Jeff? Oh, there you go, Jeff.
Where's your
Okay.
plate?
Let's see what you're working with. Then. This smells so good. Y'all even heard
All right. Yes.
Yeah.
My cameraman is about to start eating.
Right, I was
Y'all
about to
take
say,
it forever.
they have really filled it.
Yes.
Thank you guys. On my live, thank you for tuning in, guys. Okay, so what we did was we did shrimp and grits today. Boom. This is mine. I use mushrooms.
Jeff, where is your food? Where's your grits? How come I can't hear nobody? Okay, so they're muted. I don't know if she's talking to her live or what's going on. I think she forgot that she muted one of the cameras. Jeff is over there struggling. He obviously is not the winner of today's contest. He's making a struggle plate. Let me see that struggle plate. Where did you leave off at? We looked up and you were gone. I don't know. Maybe I'm muted too. Thank everybody for tuning in. Nobody's talking but me, as usual. And I want you to post a plate of your shrimp and grits because I want to see it. We do have something for winners, so we just need to know what it is. I think they're done, Jeff. I use Beyond sausage meat but just because of you, and you left.
Can you hear me?
There,
Hey, look, man.
you had a call.
You said what?
What happened?
I'm still trying to figure that out.
What are you on?
I'm looking at my shrimp and grits, still trying to figure out what happened. Huh?
How did you get off the call?
I don't know. My Wi-Fi dropped, and then it said I had to rejoin. So when I tried to rejoin,
Wow. Well, we are done.
obviously.